What up, you Tim is here. Now, with John Wick Chapter 4 coming out now, I've of course done my reviews for Keanu Reeves films. So now the last two movies I'm doing a review for are, of course, the John Wick movies. Starting off with the first John Wick, and of course the ninth film I'm doing a review for. John Wick, came out all the way back on October 24th, 2014, and was directed by Chad Zaleski and stars Keanu Reeves as this legendary assassin who retired from his violent career after marrying the love of his life. And her sudden death leaves John in deep mourning. And when like the sadistic mobster Lucy Tarso, played by Alfie Allen, and his dog still John's his prize car and kill a puppy. Of course, he goes out and because his puppy was the last thing his wife gave him. So he unleashes the remorseless killing machine, and of course seeks vengeance. And of course, Lucifer's father, played by the late Michael Naki, who was John's former colleague, puts a huge bounty on John's head here. And you also had some other really great cast members, like you had Adrian Palicki playing this hit woman who was great here. Bridget Monahan actually plays Reese's wife in mostly flashbacks. The late great Lance Reddick as Sharon, who's like the Continental Conridge. Lance Reddick, R.I.P., is so great in these movies. I love this character so much. He really brought some really cool gratitudes to the John Wick franchise. Of course, Ian McShane plays Winston, who's the owner of the Continental. You even had John Leguizamo and William Dafoe popping up in this. The action is great. I remember seeing this movie back in 2014. I kid you not, I was not excited for this movie one bit. Because, of course, it was coming off of when I last saw it. Before this, I actually, before I saw the first John Wick, I did saw, 47 Ronin a year prior. And when the trailer for this got released, I'm like, oh, Keanu Reeves, what are you doing? Are you needing for a paycheck? Like, what's going on? Do better stuff. I kid you not. If I was to be making YouTube videos in early 2014, and I did my least anticipated films of that year, believe it or not, John Wick would like the original John Wick would have been in that list before I obviously seen the movie. And that aside, John Wick is this movie was much better than I had any attention to being. I did not expect much out of this film when I first saw it. I had a fun time with it. I mean, who kills someone with a pencil? John Wick does, and the violence is great. I really adore the first John Wick. I remember watching it in theaters. I had a fun time with it. It was so entertaining to watch. If you guys have not seen the original John Wick, do yourself a favor, go watch it. It is a really fun film worth checking out. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you seen the original John Wick? If so, what's your Are you a fan? Are you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? And which of the John Wick movies is your favorite? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Henry signing out.